My name is Carey York. I practice criminal defense here at SQ Law in Indianapolis. One question that we get a lot: what happens if I miss my court date? Well, uh, hopefully you realize that you've missed your court date and you realize it as soon as possible. If you're represented by counsel, the first thing to do would be to call your attorney immediately and try to make arrangements with them to get in front of the judge as soon as possible. But in a situation where maybe you didn't realize that you had a court date, you got your dates mixed up, or in a worst case scenario, it's a court date that was long, long ago, and maybe you've got a warrant that was issued for your arrest, the best thing to do would be to get in contact with an attorney and find out what options you might have to get that warrant resolved. Oftentimes, if you can make some reasonable explanation to the judge, you may be able to get by without too significant a penalty. But failure to appear for a court date is something that's used in making decisions about bond conditions and release. And certainly it's something that can be used when the court's making a decision about possible sentences, etc. So again, the first thing to do when you realize that you've missed a court date is to make contact with your attorney. If you don't have an attorney, you want to try to get in contact with one and or contact the court and find out when you can get in front of that judge, because the reality is every minute that goes by while you've got an open warrant, certainly you're exposed to potential arrest, incarceration, and further penalty, and nobody wants to have that, obviously.